Today's tutorial is the pumpkin tutorial. So you could do the pumpkin like this on alligator petite with like a pigtail set, or you could do it like this for a baby headband. Today I'm doing it as a baby headband style. So let's get started. So we're gonna need a few dies. So if you're doing multiple cuts, I recommend this one, which is 1,298. You can cut out 3 at one time. If you don't need lots of cuts, you could do this one, which is die number 1,075. It's the same thing, except this one's a single cut and it's a multi-cut. Then we're gonna need a strip die. If you could cut straight, you don't need this, but I'm using these right here for the little top part of our pumpkin. And then for the tail, I'm using the pumpkin tail and doing the 4-inch size. Okay, so let's get everything cut out. Look how cute. So I'm gonna be doing this one since I'm gonna be making pigtails as well today too. So I'm gonna use the multi-cut one. So I have my little velvet here. Get my Sizzix plate. This one is a bigger die, so you do need the Sizzix Big Shot Plus, okay? Here is my Sizzix Big Shot Plus. We made our little sandwich and we're gonna roll it through. Go back down this way. This cuts out 3 at a time, so we have 3 now. 1, 2, and 3. Now that we have those 3 cuts, we're gonna cut out our tail. We're gonna need this tail right here, which is the 4-inch one. This one is die number 955. So we're gonna cut out one of these, cover it up, roll it through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus. We have our pumpkin tail, and lastly we need our little stem part of the pumpkin, which is this one. So I'm using die number 927. I'm using these right here. I'm gonna cut multiple because I plan on making more pigtail sets today. So thread that one through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus as well. And now we have them all cut out. So this one cuts out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get started. So I have everything cut out now. We have our Flouncy in 3.5. We have our wraparound piece. We have the little part that's going to be the little core of the pumpkin. The tail, our goodie rubber band, since we've been pinching. We have an elastic headband and we have some felt. So the elastic headbands I highly recommend are these. They're called the XIMA. I get them off of Amazon. They're linked on my Amazon storefront. These are really, really good headbands that I like using. So let's get started. First things first, we are going to fold our Flouncy in half and kind of mark the center. So I'm going to rub it here to kind of give me like a visual on where I'm going to glue down my tabs. So there's like a little imaginary line there. We're going to add hot glue here, hot glue here. Then we're going to go towards this line in the middle. And we're going to press down. Then we do the same thing on the other side. We're going to add hot glue here, hot glue here. So you guys, I'm having a giveaway this month. Well, I'm planning to do a giveaway every month. So if you purchase anything from mariatretodiyco, you'll be entered to my giveaway. I'll have the giveaways in my stories right now, but I'll pin a video with a giveaway for the month of August. But you basically get all my faves. You get a $100 gift card from mariatretodiyco and a 30-minute one-on-one session with me. So we're gonna pinch up 1, 2, and then we're gonna go down 3, like this. At the end of the tutorial, I'll post a little graphic. You guys could see more in detail of the giveaway, okay? That'll be easier. We're gonna wrap our rubber band all the way around. And then we're gonna go like this to kind of bring the rubber band towards the middle. So this makes the little Flouncy. This one's Flouncy in 3.5. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to glue it here, okay? So we're going to get our glue gun, add hot glue here, add a generous amount. And we're going to glue our Flouncy right in the middle. Make sure it's nice and centered in the back, like that. So now we're looking like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our center strip and we're going to glue that all the way around. Add hot glue here. Oh, no, we're not. we're not doing that. I lied. Because we're putting this on a headband. So the first things first we're going to do is we're going to do our little stem and then we'll wrap it around because we have to add it to an elastic. So let's grab this piece here. So the easiest way I found this is to roll it a little bit first and then start gluing. So here we're going to start rolling. And once you get a good roll, like that much, we can start adding glue here. And then we're going to continue rolling. And we don't want it to make it too big, but we want to have a nice good center. Let's do a little bit more and that's pretty much it. Add a little bit more glue here. And then we're going to finish cutting off what we don't need. That's a good enough stem. We're going to cut off what we don't need. I'm going to grab some scissors. And then cut this off. So now that we have our little stem, look how cute. Let's add our nylon back here. So first things first, we're going to do is we're going to grab our nylon and we're going to glue it this way. So it's up to you if you guys want to glue this way out or this way out. It's totally up to you. I like gluing it like this. So I'm going to add a little hot glue here. And this goes towards the bottom. And I'm going to press down. And we're going to hold for a little bit. So now we're looking like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our center strip, which is this one. I'm going to add hot glue here. Grab this and place it here. I'm going to hold it down. And we're going to add some felt here for it won't be itchy for the child. So I have some felt here. At the end, we'll add some felt there. I'm going to bring this towards this way. And I like adding the glue onto here because if I add it here, I don't want it to come out on the edges. So to avoid that, I like adding my glue onto my center strip. Right there. And then I start wrapping it around. Wrap it around, wrap it around. Go towards the back. We're going to add glue here. We're going to cut off what we don't need. So I'm going to tug this way. I'm going to cut off what I didn't use. We don't need that. And I'm going to press down. Like this. Okay, now that we have it like this, let's clean up back here. So here we're going to add a piece of felt because we don't want it to be, because it's glitter back here, we want it to be nice and comfortable for the child to wear. So I'm going to measure a piece of felt here. Like that much. So I'm going to go straight across. I'm not sure if I want to do it this way. I think I'll probably do it this way. So cut this off. So the easiest way I found this is to use tweezers, y'all. I use tweezers for everything. We're going to add hot glue here. And we kind of make a thin layer, y'all. You don't need that much hot glue, so you don't want it spreading out. And then we're going to go like this. And then you press down and you pull that out. That is the easiest way to add felt to the back without getting felt everywhere. See how easy that was to apply? Okay, so now that we have that done, let's add our little stem. So we're doing the stem, this is where we cut it off towards the back. So I'm going to glue this here and make sure that this part is facing the back. So when the child wears it, it'll be facing the back part of the bow. Okay, so here I'm going to add hot glue here. And I'm going to stick this on back here. Make sure that it's facing the back. Stick it on. And then I'm going to press down. I'm going to hold down for a few seconds. Make sure that's nice and stuck on there. Hold, hold, hold. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is the pumpkin headband. So you can use the Flouncy, the single cut, or you could use the multi-cut. The single cut is 1,075 and 3.5. The multi-cut one, it is the 1,298, which cuts 3 at a time. And for the stem, I used die number 927. And for the tail, I used die number 955. And here she is. She's all done. This is the pumpkin headband on a nylon. Follow for more tutorials.